Good day everyone. For today, we are going to present to you our proposed product, which is the Eco Reform. As you can see in the picture, it is made from waste and recyclable materials. During our visit in Barangay Kawit, we've seen that the main problem of the place, of the barangay, is their poor waste management. They only throw their garbages around everywhere. So as you can see in the pictures, in sa kilid pa lang makita na nimo ang mga basura nga nana siya sa kilid. So it is not very pleasant to see like surrounding like that. So aside from poor waste management, they also faces major issues such as drug addiction and unemployment. So our proposed solution in this problem is a sustainable waste to income program where residents exchange clean recyclables for food or school supplies, and also they can join a training program for to create and sell training workshops for them to create and sell upcycled products like handmade bags, as I have shown you, like the Eco Reform. So these initiatives, the goal of this initiative is to promote environmental sustainability, economic empowerment, and social rehabilitation by reducing waste, generating income, and engaging the community, especially the youth, in productive, drug-free activities. So why can we say that it can promote environmental sustainability? So our goals is first and mainly is to lessen the waste in their surroundings. So as you can see in our proposed product, it is made from waste and recyclable materials. So by knowing that they can benefit from getting that kind of waste, in that way, it can lessen the waste in their surroundings. Next is, it can promote economic empowerment. So, aside from doing a solution and how to reduce their waste, we are also initiating, or we are also giving an opportunity to them to create money from waste. So that's why we come up with the idea with a bag, because a bag is a very useful, especially in our daily lives. So they can sell it through the market. So by picking up something from waste, and you can make it and you can use it to make a profit, is a very good idea. So next is social rehabilitation. So why can we say that we can also give a solution to the drug addiction problem in Barangay Kawit? So the training program is also a double purpose. It is not only for them to know on how to create that product to make profit from it, but also to divert their attention. Imbis nga dito sila sa ilang drug addiction mag-focus, dito sila ma-busy, we give something to them that they can divert their attention to it. So training program, so making bags, making profit from it, it is a very good idea and also a big chance to divert their attention so that they can dili na sila maato sa drug addiction. So again, we are promoting we are proposing this product, the Eco Reform, and for Barangay Kawit, because we believe that it is very beneficial to them, and also it is very fit. Kumbaga, sakto kayo siya para masolusyonan ang ilang social problems, drug addiction, and also especially for their economic growth.
For problem solution, so in Barangay Kawit, in Pagkat City, it faces three major issues. We have high risk of drug addiction, waste management, and lack of opportunities for unemployment. So for property and lack of jobs, it pushes many, especially youth, towards drug use and unproductive lifestyle. So the Improper waste disposal is a solution and health risk, hindering community development and quality of life. So, our control solution is that the proposed business introduces a sustainable waste recycling program that turns recyclables into livelihood and learning opportunities. So, for residents, they can exchange clean plastic waste for food or food supplies to gain rewards for them. So, for food exchange system, for 1 kilogram of waste, they can get a 300 products. So, for 2 kilograms, they can get 3 canned goods, and for 1 kilogram, they can get 1 kilogram of rice plus 1 canned food. So, for our school supplies exchange system, for 1 kilogram of waste, we get 2 ball pens, pencils, and erasers. So, for 2 kilogram of waste, we have 1 notebook and 2 ball pens or pencils. Then, for 5 kilogram, we have 1 scoop with, we have 1 notebook, 1 pencil, 1 eraser, and 1 paper. So this collected material will be upcycled into products like handmade bags, skills training workshops. So this product will be sold directly online and providing income for participants. So the project promotes environmental sustainability, economic empowerment, and social rehabilitation by reducing waste, creating jobs, and steering residents, especially the youth from drug and water.
Economic impact. Vision is to build a cleaner, greener, and more sustainable community where waste becomes a source of livelihood and every individual contributes to a healthier environment and a stronger local economy. Our vision and values. Our mission is to reduce waste and promote sustainable living while providing job opportunities to the community. We value environmental responsibility, creativity, and social inclusion by turning collected waste into useful and sellable crafts. Our venture helps individuals, particularly those facing unemployment and poverty, to earn income in an eco-friendly way. So, impact and measurement. To make sure our initiative has both social and environmental impact, we will set the key performance indicators or KPIs. So, waste production, measure the total kilograms of clean and sorted plastic collected and repurposed each month. Livelihood creation. Track the number of residents trained and employed in recycling and craft making activities. Income growth. Record the extra income participants earn from selling recycled crafts online and local makers. And community engagement. Monitor the level of local environment and awareness about waste management and sustainable practices. Behavioral change. Observe improvements in cleanliness and less litter in public spaces.
Operation and management plan collection process. The team will announce collection dates in the community. Residents will bring their clean and separated plastic bottles and wrappers. For every 1 kilogram, we will give either food or school supplies as payment. The collected plastic will go to the working for sorting and storage, production and crafting. After collection, the team will teach residents how to recycle the plastic into bags from plastic wrappers. The product will be sold in the local market or online. Organizational structure or org chart. Project manager leads the whole project, plans activities, and makes sure everything runs smoothly. Finance officer takes care of the money used by buying plastic, paying workers, and tracking income of the sales. Production leader supervises the cleaning, sorting, and creation of crafts from recycled materials. Marketing officer promotes and sells the finished product in the local market or online. coordinator communicates with residents, encourage participants, and guarantees waste collection and waste. Schedule collection days every Monday and Thursday. Training and production Friday to Sunday. Team. Our team is made up of motivated committee members and volunteers. Each person has an important role in making the project successful. Collectors gather the plastic waste from household. The sorters organize plastic before the recycling. Craft making turns plastic into useful and creative products. Sealers help in displaying and selling the craft in markets or online. Resources. To operate successfully, the project will need the following resources. First, materials and equipment, weighing scale for measuring plastic waste, scissors, cutters, glue, needles, and pins. Cleaning materials like soap, water, container brushes, table, chairs, and working area or small workshop packaging materials for finished products. And the second is financial resource start-up funds to buy waste and basic tools, budget for training and marketing activities. Next is human resources, skilled trainers to teach craft making and active community participants who will collect and recycle waste. Marketing, and the last is marketing resources. Social media page like Facebook, TikTok, and etc. Posters and flyers to promote products and local marketers or stores that will display and sell the craft.
Okay, now I'll explain to you and present to you the organizational chart. First, we have the project manager, which is Andos. Under the project manager, we have assistant project manager, which is Jeremy De La Peña. Next is the secretary or the documentation officer, which is Francisca S. Anatado. And finance logistics department, which is Marian Basalo. And under finance and logistics department is the finance and logistics department assistant, which is Miss October. Next is the marketing and outreach team, which is Nisia. Under marketing and outreach team is marketing outreach team assistant, which is me, Princess Maligaya. And under assistant project manager is the collection and sorting team leader, which is SGY Bonca. Under the collection sorting team leader, we have 3 collectors, which is Mr. Kabilan, Mr. Gapol, and Ma'am Miss Alam. And next is the production and crafting team leader, which is the Ma'am Vente. And under production and crafting team leader, we have 3 crafters, which are Jian Emerato, Miss Gohay Bangson, and Miss Casamayor. And that's our organizational structure.
Next is the marketing and sales strategy. Our marketing strategy focuses on promoting the brand as an eco-friendly and innovative business that transforms plastic waste into valuable, functional, and creative products. Product strategy. Our business focuses on a single product, recycled bags made from plastic wrappers. Pricing strategy. The business will adopt a cost-plus pricing strategy to ensure affordability while maintaining profitability.
Okay, next, base distribution strategy. The recycled bags will be sold through multiple distribution channels to maximize reach and accessibility. Next, promotion strategy. The promotion strategy will focus on raising environmental awareness and encouraging community involvement.
Next one is the e-sales strategy. This is the business will utilize a multi-channel sales approach to effectively reach diverse markets. Direct selling will take place through pop-ups, school fairs, and local eco-markets, where customers can see and purchase the product firsthand for a wider accessibility. Online platforms such as Facebook Market
Marketplace, TikTok Shop, and Shopee will serve as the main e-commerce channel, allowing convenient ordering and nationwide reach. The next one is AF monitoring and evaluation. The business will regularly monitor its performance through monthly tracking of sales, social media engagement, and the volume of recycled materials collected. Customer feedback will be gathered of identified areas for improvement in product design and quality. Additionally, sales data will analyze to determine while marketing and sales channels online or in person are most effective.
So here's our financial plan. The initial estimated cost is 12,100. That includes raw materials, reward items, marketing, and equipment. Our monthly operating expenses is equal to 3,700. Revenue projection, net income is 5,300. Annual profit is 63,600. Break-even analysis is 2 to 3 months.
Funding service, student contributors, and fundraising activities, mini bazaars, donation drive. Support from Barangay Kawit, council and escape for materials and logistics. Sponsorship, partnership with local business and environmental organizations.
Next is the financial sustainability. It balances the community benefits and profitability. Waste collection program ensures steady raw materials. Upcycling workshop and product sales generate income. And lastly, it promotes both environmental and economic impact for our long-term success.
Risk management, potential risk, material availability and quality, market demand and competition, product quality and durability, financial management, challenges, sourcing and processing materials.
And the challenges are sourcing and processing materials, design and innovation, marketing and sales, scaling up production, maintaining sustainability, building brand reputation, and managing partnership and collaboration.